entertainers in the building, nigga.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up, the show goes on.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Midnight, aka the Prince of Persia, and I'm back once again with another gameplay. This time it's a ground war domination match on the map Overflow, and I got another 100+ kill game for you guys here today. It's 101 kills to 11 deaths. Now, before you guys say anything about the score, I know it's a pretty sloppy score, but this is still an extremely entertaining gameplay. I managed to cut out most of the deaths as well. And if you haven't already noticed, I cut out like the first 2 minutes of this gameplay because I think I started off this, I started off the beginning of this gameplay going like 6 and 7, something awful like that. But then towards the end of this first round is where I really started to pick it up. And also during the second round as well, I just went absolutely beast on the enemy team. And I managed to get all my streaks, and I just clutched at 101 kills just before the game ended. So yeah, this is just a really entertaining gameplay. I was watching it back, and it was just amazing in my opinion because if you haven't already noticed, I wasn't using a silencer on my weapon. I wasn't using any of those high kill streaks that you gotta, you know, get into and operate yourself. So I was just constantly rushing around, getting kills with my gun. And also, I wasn't using Ghost. I was playing on my main account. So, you know, there's a ton of things about this gameplay. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you do, definitely leave a like. If we can get over 400 likes on this video, that would really mean a lot. But yeah, now let's get on with this video. So the class setup that I am using, it is the MSMC with the laser sight attachment and fast mags. I don't really need to use silencer on my weapon anymore because I don't use Ghost. And also I tend to find that a lot of people camp in this game. It's like a big game of hide and go seek every time I play. So you know, not using a silencer on my weapon, it helps me out a lot more because the enemy team, every time, you know, I shoot, they see me on the mini map like as a red dot, and they all just start running towards me, and I get a lot more kills without a silencer. So I definitely recommend you guys give that a go. Maybe you'll get more kills, maybe you don't. Some people just play better with a silencer, but I've seen to find that not using a silencer definitely helps me out a lot more. And also, it makes my gun a lot more powerful as well, because if you didn't know, if you put a silencer on your weapon, it makes it a lot weaker. So I tend to win a lot more gunfights as well when I'm not using it. And also, my perks that I'm using in this game, I'm using 5 perks. I'm using Hardline and Flak Jacket. I don't really need to use Ghosts anymore in any of my classes because I don't use silencers on them. So there's no point of Ghost. And I'm using Hardline because I want to get my streaks quicker. And I'm using Flak Jacket because I hate those bouncing betties. I just hate dying from them. So, you know, that's why I use that. My secondary, or my second tier perk, I'm using Scavenger. Because this gun runs out of ammo really fast. And, you know, I got to get a lot of kills in order to get my streaks. And then my third tier perks, I am using Tac Mask and Dexterity. Really good combination. I hate the shock charges, I hate stuns, so I have to use Tac Mask and Dexterity because I'm using a submachine gun. Yeah, I don't need to use equipment anymore like C4s and stuns. I'm okay without them. I'd rather have this setup and all these perks on my class instead. So, you know, if you guys want, try out this class setup. It's working out really well for me. I'm getting tons of high scoring gameplays with it. So I definitely recommend you guys give it a go. Also, if you guys haven't noticed during this first round, and just before the last round ended, I think I died like 1 or 2 off my Blackbird like 3 times. So that was ridiculous. If I were to able to get that Blackbird every single time and get my other streaks, this easily could have been a lot higher scoring gameplay as well. But it doesn't matter. I definitely got a lot of gun kills in this game, which makes it a lot more impressive in my opinion. Yeah, but what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is how to get some of these 100+, how to get some of these higher scoring gameplays, because a lot of people have been asking me about them, and I always say the same thing to people, but you gotta guarantee yourself those streaks, man. Like, I mean, this is how I used to play. Every time I came close to my next streak, I would always panic, I would always run out and rush and you know, think I'm Superman and think I can take on the whole enemy team, and then I would always end up dying like 1 or 2 off my next streak. So, you know, doing that really had an effect towards the kind of games that I would get. But, you know, guaranteeing myself these streaks every time, and sometimes being patient and taking my time and making the right moves will definitely help me out into getting these higher scoring gameplays as well. And also, you gotta play this game a lot. You know, people just, you know, hop on COD like they only have, I don't know, like 1 day played on all of these Call of Duties, and they think they can get these 100+ kill games. That is not possible. You have to play this game a lot. You have to play all the Call of Duties a lot. I have tons of time played on this game. I have tons of time played on the other Call of Duties, so I already know what I'm doing. And, you know, that's why I managed to get some of these gameplays, man. You just gotta play a lot. If your aim isn't good, once again, just play a lot, because all this comes from playing. The more you play, the better you get. It's like that saying, you know, practice makes perfect. And, you know, it's true. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Also, I'm going to be live streaming a lot, guys, because a ton of you guys have asked for that. I'm going to do a lot of live streams. I haven't really seen too many people live stream Black Ops 2 just yet. I think it's because it's a lot more difficult to do consistent in this game as it was in some of the other Call of Duty, so that's probably why. But I'll definitely give some live streaming a go, because I don't do too bad when I'm playing. Like, I mean, I get 60 kills probably all my games that I play. I'm not trying to be cocky. But all my ground war games I play, I get at least 60 kills. So yeah, I'll definitely do a live stream. And follow me on Twitter, guys, if you want to keep yourself updated on what I do and what I say. A link to my Twitter will be in the description. And that is all I have to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs it up. Don't forget to leave a comment. Once again, if we can get 400 thumbs up on this video, that would mean a lot. And I'm out. Peace.